All right, welcome back. So last time we tore through the Aether, did everything there. Uh, but we kind of did that as part of like checking something for portals. Of eventually wanting to have our rail network have like little detours that like pass through into the Aether or into the Nether. But before I can go for a swim, before we can actually get a train station up and running, we need train casings. Right here. We need train casings which require brass casings and sturdy sheets. Sturdy sheets require obsidian and lava. Obsidian, the easiest way for me to get it is with lava. There's other things getting into the Aether, except I believe that runs off of ambrosium, not coal. And I don't know if there's a way to get ambrosium ore, crushing ambrosium ore. Yeah, it just comes down to the mimic. All he gives is Skyroot or Holy Stone, Iron Ring, Ice Stone, Ambrosium, Ambrosium Torch, Zanite, Golden Amber, and then Darts. And Amber is just used for those or as a trim. So I could technically, like, I've got a Mimic stored away in one of these. Do I have? Good, I have my charms. Did I know I used one spawner for the witches. These both empty still? I don't need a warden spawner, realistically. Plus I have the other one. Is it? Okay, it's got no AI, so if I'm fast, I don't have to worry about it. Okay. Place it, swap it, mine it. Okay, we're good. So the reason I needed that empty and why I needed the other spawner, we can find one of them over this way. Not the glow squids. One just spawned. The drowned. So, the drowned, if I search up their spawn egg, drowned will drop rotten flesh and copper ingots, and because this spawns them, they have I believe they should have a chance at holding stuff, so they could drop nautilus shells. But to work with the whole plan of getting train casings, I need brass. And for me to get brass, I need to go just over here to this chunk. G. And, well, technically I could go for, hang on, zinc. I could crush azurine, and I do technically have ways of making azurine. This is non-sustainable, this is. While I could just make it, I think it's going to work out a lot better if I just mine it. And that's the big mining. So I need to make this into my zinc mine, but I need a drill, which requires a lot of brass on its own, both in making the mechanical crafters and what, 4 blocks of brass, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 brass sheets, then a brass for the casing, and 2 brass for the tunnel. It requires a lot. So while, yeah, I can't just immediately, like, bring the... like, just, like throw down a drill, because I don't have it. So yeah, I can't just throw down a drill immediately, just be good. I need to actually get enough material in the first place. Oh, I forgot I don't need to do... There we go. Okay. Now that I've got the side cleared. So if I had tons and tons of drills, it would probably be a decent idea to do just a slab of drills that I just lower down with a rope pulley. All right, so it's just you and blocking off this. This is the end, right? Yes. Huh? Why did it play a breaking noise? No, that didn't break. I'm a little confused, but I'm just gonna hopefully ignore it. All right. That one. I was thinking like only thing I can think of that might have had a problem there would be like did I bring the spare charm and did that one break? But no, it doesn't make sense. Uh, isn't there a thing here? Rose quartz. Whoa. You need an XP sheet. Then you need another 20 nuggets, and then you need 10 rose quartz sheets. I mean, it's good, but jeez. shovel. That should be good. Oh, I forgot how fast this one was. It's got netherite effectiveness, but it's also enchanted properly. Oh, why didn't you go? All right. Mine out one stripe. Like one stripe off of each edge. There we go. Gather it all up. I do need to find it out. Oh. Excuse me. Okay. See, I was just gonna say, like, hey, I wonder if I throw a few blocks on the ground and then just fly with the magnet, will it work? But inventory's full now. All right, so this is where we're gonna start it. So I need to get the drill pinned over there. So for the drill to work, it needs rotation speed, which I'm planning on giving it probably from a steam turbine, or not steam turbine, steam engine. That's the word. So running off of a steam engine, and then try to make it as fast as I can, reasonably. And then we're looking at zinc. It doesn't give me 600 ticks, but that depends on the speed. So I need to get enough stuff for the drill, and realistically I want a bunch of drills because there's no limit on how many you can have in one chunk. So I need to get a whole bunch of them. But to then fuel them and actually have them run properly, I rather unfortunately need seed oil. And more than that, I need to then make biomass, which we'd found before. I could probably run, yeah, here. So biomass, then combined with cinder flour and sugar. If I bring over just a ton of sugar from Witch Farm, or if I just bring the Witch Farm over there for a little while, that'll give me the sugar. The cinder flour is where the trouble is, because the only way is with netherrack. And I would need to be haunting basalt, blue ice, soul soil, and lava. Oh, I do have blue ice. Packed ice. Let me just search ice. I can get compact snow. Okay, if I compact snow into regular ice and then I turn it here, but there's no uncrafting it anymore. Wait. Give me that? Actually, I can just set it over here. Does that work? Ooh. Hang on a second. That's crazy. Alright, that's all that. Can I... Yeah, I can throw it in front of packed ice again to turn it into blue ice. Do I have an area that might have powdered snow? No, I don't. But I do have a way. Not Haze Mountain, I'm standing in that, or floating in it. Jagged Peaks. Start search. 4,100 blocks. Oh, it looks like we finally get to find out what's on the other side of the ocean over there. So we're doing this to get our... So I can bulk freeze to get better ice in order to be able to farm up basalt to then haunt into netherrack to turn into cinderflower. So I'll be able to make the biofuel. But this is where that journey the other way, finding the jungle to get the coffee beans will be useful. Because literally just a single plant you can farm. Oh, hello. I believe I remember seeing these before. What is that? Why? Why? I was just gonna run around a bit, see if there was powdered snow. Okay. All right. Oh, farther north. I need to pace myself because if I get too far ahead of loaded chunks, I may crash into a wall. How is there this much ocean? What? Oh no, it's a reasonable amount so far. If the jagged peaks are right next to an ocean, then another about 2,000 blocks. That'll be a bit much. I hope that's not what we find. So yeah, the fact that I can only see the like pop in that dramatically because I'm so high up. Because if you're going around like a normal person, you are like you're not going that fast. Well, there's something over that way. Ah, here's land. Nope. It's like I've gotten stuff that I might as well. All right, 600 blocks, or now 600, getting down to 500. Those turtles. Oh, hello. Where are you? Create structure. Yeah. There it is. Diamonds. That's a sheet for the drill. And electron tubes. Yeah, lapis is the last useful thing out of that. I don't need gold, don't need iron. Ooh. Very nice ridge there. There's windmill. There's the thing I was coming out here for. I need powdered snow. So I need to look for the spots where like the normal snow is a little patchy. Not that, because that's from the roof. What is going on there? Why am I here? Just for now. It might actually because there's so much ice around, it's all reflective. So I'm gonna turn shaders off for a second. That's powdered snow. Is it not? What? See, what's the bigger problem right now is that I came all the way for the powdered snow, and I got like admittedly, yeah, a lot of packed ice that I could use. Maybe down here. But I need powdered snow because that's what the bulk freezing uses. And without powdered snow, I just can't do that. And it looks like this is just regular snow everywhere. And for some reason, Frozen Mountain is right next to jungle. Might as well use that. Oh, no, get that out of there. And I realized I am running low on food. Golden apple, perchance? Uh, why is it gotta be in the wall? Sundering, ancient knowledge with really short cooldowns, decent chance of hitting other enemies. Did I not set my drown spawner? Purple? That's a lot of azaleas. Amethyst rainforest. Okay, it's blackstone. Thought it was either gonna be like black concrete powder or obsidian. Search by temperature. Frozen peaks. That's just what's right next to me. What? Oh, I wanted frozen peaks, but I searched for jagged, which is just the stone next to it, isn't it? Like this is jagged. Oh, hey. So this is a rogue spawner. What gives me the highest luck out of anything in my inventory? That. Not crazy. So yeah, rogue spawners can spawn in caves. I didn't realize they could spawn on top of mountains. Ooh, hello. Oh, this is Stony Peaks. Like up here might be jagged. Nope. Then this was the yeah, this was frozen. Sort by temperature. Snowy taiga, I guess. To the south. Okay. Just need the powdered snow. Let's walk for a little bit. It is surprising that I still don't have any step height. Oh, I think I know what I'm getting. Not you. Move this way a little bit, guys. Come on, where is he? There you are. So if I give an evoker no AI, oh, there's one in here still. If I give an evoker no AI, then he can't summon Vex. And if he can't summon Vex, that means totems. Ooh, what is this? I'd say is it a caldera, but it doesn't look right. It's tropical jungle and it's just stone. Okay. Wow, a lot of those trees look the same. Granted, yeah, they're birch. This is probably like custom builds of them. But just seeing that ridge line as like only one tree was loading along the whole edge, and they all looked the same. Not the ocean. Oh hey, it's not the ocean. Oh no, that got my hopes up. Random patch of azurine though. Oh, lots of calcite. Is this covered in moss? Should have been holding a shovel. How far are we? 600 blocks from Snowy Taiga. Maybe a actually no, this wouldn't be a good time for me to check. Okay, good. There isn't a recipe. But there is a train station. Although it doesn't have a station though. Okay, give me the buckets. Oh, is it another one of these? Funny like glow caves. Thermal caves, that was it. Alright. Okay, this much open snow, there's gotta be some. Nope. How's there not powdered snow? Am I actually gonna have to wait for in-game winter and then throw down a cauldron? Where's so many? Oh no, those are my torches. Okay. There it is. Okay, it's enough netherite stuff that I should bring it back, even if it's just for scrap. Blast protection, impact. How is there not any powder snow? Nope. Oh. Oh, I saw powder. Totem of freezing. Isolager would probably also be a good one to make a spawner for. Just because I don't think... Actually, no, I haven't done any like village raids. Oh, that's not bad. I haven't done any village raids with friends and foes in. Okay, it's just a blue helmet. Did it? Why did a creeper have a shovel? Oh, yeah, it's another quarrying tool. No, those are regular gems. Name tags, protection. It's a protection 4, so I don't have to dupe it too much. Just legitimately how? Okay, hang on. Let me... Oh, I need them gone now. I cannot let that... I cannot let the evoker spawn yet. I need to get no AI on that before I can place it again. Hello, sir. If there's no powdered snow over here, I may have to... Technically, with post-production, it's not gross automation. It's just automation that I don't like doing. More brass. That honestly may be enough for me to just not have to like make much or more. Hold the shovel. I think I'm good. Only hard part I think is going to be making... It's like I need the mechanical crafters. Yeah, with post-production, I can just automate it to like automatically make blue ice. Where it's like if I have any ice, it will automatically flag spike. If I have ice, it will automatically convert it into packed ice. If I have packed ice, it will automatically convert it into blue ice. Did he go into the basement? I think he did. Did he go upstairs? I know he's just invisible. What are you doing up here? There he is. I was here, I lived, I killed the isolager, roll of illusion, kill the illusionary, if he's even real, and take out all three of them. Uh, yeah, I think I am gonna have to just wait until winter. Didn't realize you'd be able to find them before. Like, technically, this would be before entering. Uh, yeah, I will probably just have to wait until in-game winter. Then, uh, no, sir, you can go. Ooh. Wait. There was a building that had cauldrons. It was. Where was it? It was recent. Over here. It's the red one this way. Because if it's snowing, this may be the time to get powdered snow. So there's a whole bunch of cauldrons here. And if I remember correctly, you get powdered snow, like it's renewable through cauldrons. Just gotta stay here and wait for one of those. That okay, there we go. Now we're not getting quite as much snow going on. Where are we at? Okay, you keep an eye on that for me while I try to look into powdered snow on the wiki. Snow. I'm dumb. We've seen powdered snow already. In trial chambers. So this whole trip way out here, I think even farther, yeah, even farther than I went for the coffee beans, was useless. So really quick, to minimize the amount of like lag created from flying through new chunks, I'm gonna try to fly through old ones, which does mean making the journey a good bit longer. But it means instead of getting stuff that's more laggy and having to like slow down and wait to make sure I don't slam into mountains, I guess it's going through pre-made areas. And it means I also get to loot any of these that I may have missed, though I do remember that one being bad. There were phantoms after me? I think I need to go up. So I'm pretty sure at some point this dark forest got like very vertical. Or it may have been a different one. Okay. Now we go from there. It is that one. Is that mangrove? No, is it just jungle that looks slightly yellow? No, I think I already have peach saplings from before. The ones I need, I think, were oranges. But I'm not sure what biomes they spawn in. Because the orange trees, or rather, anything made with the oranges gives you, I think it was like revitalizing, which prevents you from getting withered. Now I can just go straight to home. Probably gonna go to up to like 300. Might get me all the way there. Although if it's nighttime, that's actually no, it's sunset. It's at like I think 10:30 is when it's officially night. Just gotta make sure that I don't stop for much because then phantoms will be on me. Let's see. In this bag. Yeah, so I've got the blue ice that I can use to make my basalt. I then just need to grab a fan to haunt it into netherrack. Then we crush it. Then... Well, that's a waste. We crush it to make the biofuel. So if I look at mixer and I look at just mixing, so you do need to be heated for most alloying. You need to be superheated for steel. Heated for biomass. I am very low down. But that is the edge of the continent, isn't it? Or the edge of the island, rather. Yep, there's the redstone. All right. What was it? Looking at mixer. I don't think I have time. Luck would be nice, but not being attacked by phantoms is also nice. There we go. Alright, so we got drowned spawner. I'm like 99% sure. I'm like 99% sure that they want to be waterlogged. Do I have a lantern? Soul lantern, so that it doesn't care about light. I need a bunch of chorus fruit. I need it for you. Your... Oh. Oh, they don't care about it. Cool. Okay, just gotta be fast. Also give them a lantern. Pretty sure this works. Yep. Oh boy. So this is going into storage. You gonna give me a ominous bottle? No, you didn't. So there's no use for these guys. So yeah, same thing with like setting up like automatic warden farm. I probably won't do it. It'll probably just be if I do something risky, so it'll probably just be fighting bosses again. I might get a few, but that's gonna largely stay in storage. But if I go into cave, on layered mode, where was the trial chamber I went to before? I think it was over here where I was getting... Yeah, it was down here. There. That's powdered snow. I don't know why it's saying Skyroot Powder Snow Bucket. But yeah, I could go back and get it from there. But significantly closer to base, there's one right here. I think it's under the village. Near the village. But down here where the ocean monument is, we've also spotted another one. Do you have outer snow? I don't know. I think I'm already... Yeah, I'm already at pretty much an hour. But got the plan. Let me make a little layout for it. Uh, yeah, a bunch of rotten flesh. Sticks. Oh, hang on. All right, that'll become leather soon. Uh, all right, so nice sized little planning area. Why do I have a stone slab? All right. So I need copper. Need zinc and raw zinc. I'll use one of the drills that I got from looting just a bit ago. A bucket. Obsidian. But not redstone. All right, so the end goal is the brass. And I lost a zinc ingot. And the redstone. All right, the end goal is brass. Which means I need copper, which would be the drowned farm. And then I need zinc. Zinc is going to come from the drill. But to power the drill... which I also have to power stuff there. I'll power out off the same thing. I just realized these need to be spaced out a little more. Okay. Copper, zinc, raw zinc. What was it I needed? Coffee. So I'll use a coffee bean farm, which will power whatever I need for the drowned farm, as well as powering the drill through biofuel, like seed oil or biofuel. I then just set up basic super smelter. That gets me my brass. Brass then gonna come around. Do I have a brass casing? Probably do. Yep. And I'll use the train controls to represent trains. All right, so using the brass to make casings. I then need... I should have made this a little larger. To get trains, I'm also going to need lava. Because I need the brass casings and the sturdy sheets. So I've found the location for this. I just need to get the drills and then power it. Do I happen to have... Yeah, because once I have it powered, then I'll actually be able to, like, I'll min-max the drowned farm and then just destroy rotten flesh. But the thing I actually need for the coffee farm, compost. The unfortunate thing is that no matter what, I need straw. And the only things in Create that will automatically do it for me is sawing rice, bamboo, or wild rice. So I either have to set up a rice farm, which if I need to do something with the extra rice, whether it's like destroying it or whatever, or I need to set up a bamboo farm and then compact the bamboo. And then once it's compacted, now pass it over the saw, get the straw, use that for compost. Because I can set up, I feel like this is probably the easiest one. Uh, like if the coffee farm outpaces my production of sugar or cinder flour, I can use it to make bone meal. Or how many bones do I have in storage? Probably a lot. 1.2 thousand. Got 1,200. Um, 1,263 bones in storage. I could pretty easily just do another gate, get the spawner, make it a skeleton farm, and then just automatically get bone meal there. Actually, hang on, isn't there? So this thing, I've tested it. It is... It does not feel worth it. Because you have to make the bone meal, put it in water, but then it uses it, and it like bone meal's like the whole area, I think, a little bit at a time. But it's a 5x5 area. I may look into if that can be adjusted in the config. If it can, I will bump it up because that is let me get the redstone back. That is the sprinkler itself, and then 2 blocks in each direction. And so you have to set up stuff of like the water source being under it, and then like the pipe that brings the diluted bone meal in has to be like waterlogged. If I can mess with the radius on it, I will. Alright, I will probably straighten this up a little more by next time. And that, have a good one.